And we are live. Hey guys, it's Larry here. Welcome to the Max and Larry show, but more importantly, welcome to your show. This is the big show. This is the Max and Larry show. So welcome guys. We are so grateful for you. I've got my little gratitude rock right here to show you how grateful we are, to remind myself that this show is built on this audience. Max, how are you doing this evening, even though I just saw you a minute ago?
Well, I'm doing good. Obviously, our audience doesn't know that, but I'm glad to be here. I hope everybody enjoys my new background when you zoom out later. And there's a subliminal message behind it. And that news will bring you here in a bit.
So we're going to do something a little different on the channel. What we're doing is we're actually going to be making some more recorded video content, Max and I together, taking a look at different things. So we won't spoil it, but we do have some videos coming out actually on Bone, Binance, and also Steppen, the Steppen app. So we have some different
versus the other one.
Yeah, FitFi, I think it is. Yep. So we've got some different videos that we're going to launch. They probably won't come out till tomorrow because we still have to edit them and stuff like that. But we are going to start loading more videos on here because we realize that in order to get some more subscribers, the algorithm likes to have some recorded videos as well to mix in with our live show. So we thought it'd be fun to make them together. And Max is doing a great service to me because this way I won't get burned out from making videos. He's helping me with that. And so we're growing our channel together. So I'm appreciative of that. So
yeah, we're a team. I mean, I got her.
Yeah, it's great. So let's say hello to people that are here. So far, we had to say hello to a member of the channel, an OG. Selmo Fudd says, when will Shib lose a zero? Yes, we're going to get into that. We're going to talk a little bit about Shiba Inu today, and we're waiting for some more people to come in here. We have a lot to talk about. So let's jump over to the screen. You know what? Before we start talking about Shiba Inu, let's just look at the overall market here, Max. I'm going to share my screen. And I'm going to go and look at this. It's so funny. Every time the show starts, everything's down in red. Well, maybe yesterday it was green, but it just seems like, this is scary right here. What is going on with Terra Luna 2.0 right now?
It's like Terra Wars, right? You had Death Star 1 got blown up by Luke Skywalker and the Rebellion, right? That right there is Death Star 2. And that needs to get blown up too. So there you go.
Legrand Commission, let's just recognize a few more people. Max, drop the name of your channel in the comments, please, because Legrand Commission says I couldn't find Max's channel. So it's Maximus Crypto, all one word. He's going to drop it in the chat. Hello to, thank you so much.
I can give you the direct link too. So
yeah, I'll show this real quick since Legal Alien was nice enough to come here, since I did it for Texas Tornado earlier. Let's just show Legal Aliens channel. Wait a minute. Am I even in YouTube?
Hey, yeah, Mr. Legal Alien.
And AKA Tony the Tiger.
Yeah, La Grande Commission. Glad to see you back joining us on Crypto Talk Now. Anyway.
So let's plug a couple channels. We'll do Legal Aliens first, and then we'll actually go to Maximus Crypto for Max right here, the co-host. Our co-host.
See that, Legal Alien? You get priority over me on our own show. What do you think of that?
Well, I have a thing. If any crypto YouTuber comes on here, they're a friend of the show, we'll go ahead and give them a little quick commercial, just because they're kind enough to stop by and say hello to us. So yeah, he makes great content. He's a good guy, cares about his community like we do. So if you guys get a chance, or you don't get a chance, don't say. Let me just put it this way: go and subscribe to Legal Alien right now, or I'm going to get mad. Is that good?
Wow.
I'll blow out Max's eardrums at the same time. Okay, there you go. All right. So yeah, so there's that. Now let's give equal time to Max. Let's give equal time to Max. Maximus Crypto, but it's all one word, Larry. What are you doing? It's one word. This is why you guys can't find it. It's all one word, Maximus Crypto, right there, right? So we click that. Welcome everyone that's just joining us. So here's Max's channel right here. So, and we show this a lot because we show Terra Wars. He's going to start having some more videos on there. He's got a bunch of videos. He's got 500. Oh, look at that. Somebody just subscribed, Max. You had 529. It literally just changed to 530. So that's good. So people are listening.
That was La Grande Commission. You know? Yeah.
If you don't subscribe to Max's channel, I'm going to take this rock and I'm going to throw it through my truck window. But you guys won't be able to see it, so you won't know if I really did it. Subscribe to Max's channel now. Stop what you're doing. Okay, so there you go. Maximus Crypto. Thank you for that. Legal Alien says smash the like button, y'all. He says it like he's from Texas. Y'all, don't mess with Texas, right? Selmo Fudd says Legal Alien is doing great. Legal Alien says keep on keeping on, y'all. Love it. Thank you for that. I've been on Twitch more lately. Really? You know what he's trying to do? This is what he's trying to do. I'm going to push the Twitch button. This is a code word for he's trying to say that he's watching girls playing video games wearing bikinis. He's trying to see who's on Twitch. I'm going to see who's on Twitch. Oh, look, we're on Twitch. Guys, follow us on Twitch. I'm not sure where Legal Alien is. I guess we could try to find his Twitch. Look at that. We got 7 followers. Let me see if I can find Legal Alien real quick. Does Legal Alien? Is it just Legal Alien? I don't even know. Alien.
Let me see.
I don't know.
He is Legal Space Alien.
All right. Legal Space Alien. All right. So I never looked up someone's. Why is it saying Legal Alien TV?
There he is. Third one.
Oh, there he is. Oh my God. He's got a lot of followers. Oh, I got to click follow myself. How in the world? He's got more followers than Awesome Austin does. I thought that so he must have been on Twitch for a while then.
He's awesomely legal.
All right, so there's Awesome. Wait a minute. There's Awesome. There's Legal Alien's channel. I can't get this ad to stop playing, or we're giving him some ad revenue. He's got ads on his channel.
We gave him 2 cents.
All right, you got your 2 cents. All right, there he is. He's offline. Check out this crypto stream from 18 hours ago. Okay, so here's some of his recorded videos. So you guys can follow Legal Alien Crypto on Twitch. But I think it was a code word. It was code. He said the word Twitch. It was really for this. This is what it was for. We'll only show like 1.5 seconds because she doesn't sponsor the show. Or we're not even going to show that. All right. Well, we didn't even show.
You just muted yourself. Larry, I think you're a little hard on the beaver. So it's Eddie Haskell, Molly, and Miss Cleaver. You rugged your connection. What you gonna do? Go on Legal Aliens show with you know who? What happened to Larry? Will he come back?
Oh, let's see. All right. So something happened to our internet.
Yeah, there we go.
Okay, sorry. Something happened to my internet. All right. So I've been on Twitch more. Legrand Commission says, got it. Thanks. Okay. All you need is one video to go viral and your channel will explode. Yeah, we do need that for both channels. We need that. Okay, so I got to make it a crypto show. All right, so there it is. And Rafael Santos says, good day, Sir Larry and Sir Maximus.
Hey, Rafael. Salamat.
Legal Alien, not at all. Legal Alien Crypto is my Twitch. Okay. Rafael Santos, sorry, it's 9 a.m. here in the Philippines. Legal Alien, I've had Twitch for 4 years. Holy crap. He's like a pioneer. I had my affiliate still active from back in the day. Okay.
But it was maybe he was a gamer back then, or
no, back then he was wearing a bikini or something like that. Legal Alien was wearing a Speedo or something on Twitch. Was he? I don't want to think about that.
Yeah, I don't want to think about it. I'm a cringe. I mean, no offense.
No, I don't want to think about that. Sorry.
I'm not into dudes. Okay, I'm straight. Thanks.
All right, so we're just playing. All right, so Rafael Santos says, hoping Shib.
I'm not playing. I'm straight. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm straight too. No, I'm just playing about the Speedo thing. All right, so Rafael Santos says, hoping Shib hit its all-time high this coming months. Okay, so Shiba Inu. We just did a video on Shiba Inu, but we didn't edit it. I have to edit it.
It was on
thoughts on Shiba Inu, Max?
We're going to see new all-time highs, hopefully by the end of the year. I don't know when, of course, but by the end of the year.
Yeah, so Rafael Santos says we're almost coming up at the 10-minute mark. We're cutting off, or we're going to go into our regular show here. We're going to stop reading comments unless they're super chats, just so we can keep it flowing. Rafael Santos says, hoping Shib and it hits the all-time high in the coming max. Yeah, we do too. So thoughts? Oh, no offense. No offense taken. Just no, y'all wouldn't be disappointed. Oh no.
Oh wow.
No, we
Yeah.
don't want to think
All
about
right.
that crap.
I don't want to think. Oh
We don't want to
God.
think about that crap.
That
All
takes
right.
going to the moon to a whole new level, my friend.
No, we're going. Yeah, no, we're not doing that. No, we're not going to do that. No, now I need to get the memory out of my mind. I got to go over here. It's not going to work, right? All right. Well, there we are at least. All right. So follow us on Twitch, Crypto Talk Now, and there's patches. All right. So follow us on Twitch. All right. So, by the way, I'll tell you something interesting. If I can find that. Oh, it doesn't show me the past videos. Before it showed me the past videos. All right, let's jump into the show. Let's jump into what we're going to talk about. What do you want to talk about first? Why don't we talk about Shiba Inu? That was a good segue. So, thoughts on when Shiba Inu is coming out with their blockchain, Shibarium?
I mean, I'm sticking to my original statement. I think it's gonna be right around the time that they're gonna drop their AAA game. So whether that's a closed alpha or whatever, I'm thinking by the end of summer, and then I think I'm also around Shibarium will be right around that time as well. I'm sticking with that. Yeah,
By the end of summer, like sometime in August, the end of August, maybe?
August, early September, something like that. Yeah, absolutely.
All right, cool.
And it's going to create a lot of need for bone, and I'm glad that we were able to cover that now because that's going to help.
Let's pause for a second, guys, and just ask everybody. This is our stream, but it's got a commercial. If you would, we've got 9 likes. I see that, guys. There was 2 more likes when I pulled this up, so I'm spying on you guys. If you would, please like the stream to get this out there and share it on Twitter, if you would. All right, so I'm going to pull out some stuff because we didn't talk about something, but where was it? And now I can't find that article. Bitcoin. Here it is right here. This one right here. Look at this. I just caught this right before the show, Max. New York State releases guidance for issuing dollar-backed stablecoins. The New York State Department of Financial Services, notorious for its strictness, claims to be the first regulator in the country to impose requirements of the type. So, yeah, so this is the regulatory guidance for U.S.-backed stablecoins issued by, according to the statement, it's regulated in the United States to impose. So it's the first regulator for stablecoins. So this is, there's Gemini and everything. All right, so this is the thing that I was, the reason why I bring up this article is I still go with the theory when it comes to regulation that they're going to go after the stablecoins.
I just think it's also funny that, for the longest time, I don't know if it changed recently, but for the longest time, if you lived in New York State, you weren't even able to purchase crypto.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
But yet New York State becomes, the governing body, if you will, for, I don't know, regulation. Yeah, on stablecoin. It's like, all right.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy stuff. So, yeah, so you're thinking, you're kind of leaning like me. You're thinking that Bone is going to be more crucial to the Shiba Inu blockchain or the Shiba Inu ecosystem than Leash will even be at this point.
Yeah, I mean, you got to look at Leash, like we said before, it's like the Bitcoin of their ecosystem, as in Shiba Inus. And then Bone is like Ethereum. You're gonna have to have Bone for the gas fees and so on. They're going to be on there. And then on a recorded video, which we're going to be releasing soon, we talk about basically how was it Bone is going to be used for not just the gas fees and so on, but like there's going to be a lot of demand for it. So like I've always said, when supply and demand kick in, that's when you see things really start to take off. Saying go with stocks, all that stuff. But yeah, you're going to see Bone. You're going to see a lot of demand for Bone. So my thing is, I probably will try to get a bag of Bone just to prepare for the future. I'm already prepared, of course, with Shiba Inu. I have over 1 billion of the tokens, well over 1 billion, because I've been doing staking for a long time now. And then on top of that, I already have like 2 Leash. I don't have a fraction of it. I own 2 Leash, just outright. So I need to get some Bone. It just makes sense. I want to prepare for when these things kick in. I'm not one of those guys who, is like, oh man, I wish I would have got some. I went at FOMO in. I'm done FOMOing in on anything. I think FOMOing is not a good thing to do. So
I'm trying to. Oh, I don't know why it always does this. I want to pull up Miami Coin because you were saying something right before we came live. That something was going on with Miami Coin, and here it is right here.
yeah, I mean, yep. So guys, we covered Miami Coin about a month ago, a few times. It was one of my picks, and yeah, currently today, I mean, it's gone up significantly. It's not parabolic, but that's a big pump to see it past 100%. So Miami Coin is part of excuse me, is part of the collection of what they call city coins. So like I was mentioning before, like you're investing in your city, and you're using like this type of cryptocurrency to help things get paid for. Kind of like the example I used when I was a kid, like in middle school, we had, at least for me, we had sixth, seventh, and eighth grade. When I was in the sixth grade, one of my favorite classes was home ec. Had it for sixth and seventh grade. What happened by the time eighth grade came along? Got slashed. They killed the budget on that, and as a result, my teacher, she lost her job. She was one of my favorite teachers, and then also on top of that, the program home ec went kaput. It's gone. Well, it would have been nice if like we would have had the concept of like a city coin system, right? Where you want certain things to get paid for. You don't want to certain programs to get shut down and so on. How does that happen? Well, you have like a crypto that's used as backed by people investing into like city projects and whatnot, for things can still be around and not get slashed and get paid for. That's Miami Coin for you. And then for Miami, they are in what? One of the biggest crypto hubs in the world. Miami, LA, those are big cities when it comes to like being crypto havens. All the big events, for crying out loud, um, for crypto, like when it comes to conventions. We just saw it recently, whether it's Metopolis having a big event, right? What was the last? I think it was like last March, last April, something like that. You saw the big events in regards to that. You saw even Bitcoin, recently did their whole thing. I mean, there's just so many events that happen in Miami. So they really stand out as far as the city coins. There's other city coins, but the Miami coin is the one that really, really stands out as far as being the one in which, if you're investing in your city, what are they actually doing with the funds to help better the city and so on. So, and you're seeing good price action during a bearish market. To me, these are signs of like what could be amazing in the future. Again, not financial advice, but we are still trying to find the ones that are going to stand out during this bearish cycle that we're going through. So back to you.
Sorry, I lost the microphone. Now, what was the other one that was pumping? You said, was it Metopolis?
Well, Metopolis is part of the Zilliqa's blockchain. So I mean, that's just a project that's part of the ecosystem. So they're not their own standalone coin.
Okay.
But I'll take a look at my watch list real quick. Let me see. I gotta pull that up. But yeah, I mean, it's just kind of nice to see the ones that were on our list a while back.
So just give me give me a way that I can pull that up on this end here, if so people can see on the screen, or whatever you want to talk about next. Just let me know, and we'll pull it up on the screen for everybody.
No, that's fine. The other one, oh yeah, actually, it was clear. I'm always talking about Clearpool. So Clearpool is really doing well. They were up as high as I think 80 or 90% today. Before they were below the ICO price. So I don't know if you could pull them up real quick, but
yeah, I got Clearpool up there now.
Okay, so earlier, like they were sitting at about like roughly 4 cents. This has gone up as high as 8 cents. So I mean, a 3 to 4 cent gain during a bear cycle is significant. And what's really significant that I want to point out to you guys is the volume. The volume is like a parabolic volume. It's up 529%. They have not seen this type of volume since their all-time highs. So if you click on the near the bottom where it says all, you will see that their all-time highs was roughly $2.59, and this was back about 2.5 weeks after they had a CMC listing. So if you see that where it says volume 24 hours, 14.8 million. So they're doing more volume right now than they did at all-time highs. This is huge for them. I, of course, covered Clearpool on my channel, Maximus Crypto. If you're more interested in Clearpool and what they're doing and so on, like I've always said before, I don't get paid by them or anything like that. We may eventually have them on the show. Who knows? Maybe AMA. We don't know yet. But we are talking with them. And again, I cannot pound this home enough. Look at that volume. They have not had this type of volume since all-time highs. And as you know, we are bearish right now. So, this is really, really significant for them. And another key takeaway I want to just tell you guys, even if you're not familiar with Clearpool, is this, just like you see right here, earn market-leading returns on your stable coins. And then recently they broke big news on Bloomberg. The whole thing about the Jane Street announcement, stating that Jane Street is a Wall Street powerhouse. They're probably the biggest one in Wall Street, and Jane Street became the first Wall Street financial institution that did borrowing on DeFi, got into DeFi through crypto. And what stood out was, what platform did they choose? What cryptocurrency did they choose? They chose Clearpool's platform to do that. That was huge. That really made Clearpool really stand out. And now, Clearpool has other, borrowers that they're onboarding and so on. And now you start to see the volume. Like I've always said in the past, when in doubt, follow the money. Again, guys, I'm not like a fortune teller or anything like that. Some people might say, well, you're just getting lucky with this. Maybe. But I will state this before I wrap up, and that is, Clearpool hasn't been on like a lot of people's radar. I really still believe they're going to be on everyone's radar by the end of the year or going into next year. So definitely take a look into them, because right now, I mean, for them to be doing what they're doing with that volume, 16.5 million again that's the highest it's been since their all-time highs. So. Yeah. Back to you, Larry.
All right. So I've got this up on the screen. If you guys wanted to check out Clearpool, it's clearpool.finance. That's what we have going on. And we thought, would be a good idea to talk about it because.
And if you want to learn more about it, you can go on my channel, Maximus Crypto. I've done over 35, 36, something like that, videos on them if you want to learn more about them.
Yeah, I wanted to, we wanted to make sure we brought this to you because of it being up a lot in the last 24 hours. So I do want to say hello to T because he is a member of the channel. We have to recognize him. He says, I picked up some Clearpool after I saw it was partnering with Supra Oracles around 5 cents.
Nice. Good. Glad to hear it. Yeah, I have multiple positions in Clearpool. I'm actually going to see what my average buy price is, but you probably got me way beat on your average buy price. But nonetheless, I'm going to bring up mine. So my average buy price is a little over 18 cents because, I mean, I'm looking at this like there was one time I bought it for 62 cents, 14 cents, 8 cents. So, yeah, my average buy price is 18 cents. So, I got quite a bit into it. So anyway.
All right. So let's jump back over here. And by the way, we won't read all the comments, but I'll just say hello to Arm to Fight You and also to Ricky and also to Kramit. So hello to everybody that just joined us or is commenting.
Yeah. Welcome everybody.
Let's get back over to, what's going on here with the market. So yeah, Hex is down. Just looking at some of the ones that we talk about a lot. Phantom, what's Phantom at right now? All the way down to 33 cents. Doge, just under 8 cents. Shiba Inu, I'm still waiting. So my strategy for Shiba Inu is for it to gain back a zero. I've mentioned it before. So we're gonna have to wait and see. If it's too bad we don't really know the actual date of the release, but I wonder do you feel like it's going to be something where we're going to actually know, where they're going to say, hey guys, Shibarium blockchain's coming out next week, or do you think it's just going to be like, boom, here it is?
It's going to be like, boom, here it is. They're going to give you like a time.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're going to give you a time frame, maybe like, this quarter or whatever, but they're never going to give you an exact date. They never
yeah.
done it before in the past, so why would they start now? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm not sure whether there's only 121 people in here. Let's take a pause for 1 second, guys. There's only 121 people in here, and for some strange reason, we only have 29 likes. So I'm not sure if the Johnny Depp trial is being they're playing reruns of it or something. But yeah, if you could, oh look at that. See, I spied on you guys. You can help me out again. Now we've got 31 likes. We got 31 likes. Okay, good. Now, Max, what we should do is, how about you talk a little bit? Give me a little bit of filler time because I'm going to go behind the scenes and grab your video from Duquan so everybody can see that. Because some people may not have seen it. They might be new to the channel. So I'm going to blow this up like this. You can talk about your thoughts about whatever you want to talk about. Shiba Inu, the overall market, anything you want to talk about. Give me a couple minutes to go ahead and grab and queue up the video here.
Sure. I actually am going to talk briefly on what's going on with Binance. We covered, of course, on our recorded video, but there is big news in regards to Binance. Other than just the SEC investigation, they have some more negative press, if you guys haven't heard, in regards to that. So, for instance, I'm going to pull this up. Here it is. Forecast. Binance comes out swinging as report links it to money laundering. You're like, what? Yeah, as if news couldn't get possibly worse when it comes to crypto. First, you have Do Kwon and you have, Terra Luna and so on. Now we got big news in regards to Binance, the top blockchain, which is still technically Binance. Yes, we believe that Crypto.com is going to overtake them in a few years, but got to go with the current number one, Binance. Binance BNB slips amid allegations. On top of that, StepN marches through its attacks. Says, is China's slowdown straining crypto? And in a way, it kind of is. So, in regards to all this, pull this up real quick. So, yeah, big news when it comes to the money laundering. So, get this. They state that there's an investigative report alleging that Binance, the world's biggest crypto exchange, like I mentioned, had functioned as a conduit for money laundering, not just recently, not within the last 2 years, but listen to this, for the last 5 years. Crazy to hear this type of thing. And then it goes on to mention, it states that, for instance, this money laundering thing is a problem confronting the whole of the finance sector, not just crypto, but this is bad news in regards to what's going on with Binance because it's just that much more negative press. It doesn't mean it's necessarily true. I'm not saying it is true, but again, it's the negative news that is surrounding itself. So I would definitely see Binance tanking more in value because these are two big negative catalysts in regards to their name, their brand, et cetera, et cetera. But if anything, I mean, it could be buying opportunities for those who see it rebounding. But yeah, that's what's going on the latest with Binance. Of course, the original big news was what? The SEC investigation and how they're basically next in the line after Ripple. But to have that on top of it with the money laundering thing doesn't look good for Binance.
All right, thank you for that, Max. And like we said, there's funny business going on right now with Terra Luna. And we really would like to see Terra Luna not have to have that because it's a sore. It gives kind of a black eye to the crypto world and market overall from the outside world looking in. And also, if this is true, we don't know. These are just allegations right now. They're being investigated also by the SEC. Hopefully, this is not true, what they're saying about Binance, because that really would hurt the overall market. Let's do this. Let's give you an update. If you guys haven't seen this, you guys know to go over and subscribe to Max's channel. It's Maximus Crypto, all one word. But what we'd like to show you is, if you haven't seen it, is the latest update of Terra Wars. Came out like just 3 days ago, but some of you might not have seen it. And if you want to watch the rest of Terra Wars, there's 4 episodes. You can go over to Max's channel and subscribe. I'm going to play this for you now. Terra Wars episode 4, because it provides some insight as to what is going on right now with Duquan. These cartoons are fun and everything, but it's scary how they're becoming accurate. they're very accurate to what's going on in the real world with Duquan. So let's go ahead and play this now.
Yeah, I hear it.
Okay.
Okay, Jack. It's almost midnight. I need the codes to press the red button to initiate Terra 2.0.
Kid, I'm sorry, but Palpatine didn't trust me with the codes and insisted that I give the codes to him until you were ready to press the button. Makes no sense to me, but he stated it was all about the market manipulation and only you could press the red button at midnight UTC.
This is ridiculous, Jack. Why did that Palpatine have to get involved with Terra to begin with? Now I have to put on that stupid disguise again, get back to Terraform Labs, and then warp up to space to get the codes from Palpatine. I only have less than 2 hours.
Well, kid, live long and prosper.
That is the wrong genre, Jack.
Oh yeah, my bad. Since when do I have time to watch movies? Let's get you back into that disguise. I'm telling you, kid, I can't help but to crack up when you wear the outfit. It was as if you were born to take Terra to the moon.
Enough, Jack. What's next? Another dumb joke about me eating hot pockets. It's getting old already.
Talk to the handle, one. You are the one who want to get involved with the likes of Palpatine, remember?
Yes, Jack, I know. He forced my hand, but so did you and the rest of BlackRock. Lord Sidious said that if I gave into the dark side, we could manipulate the market to set the stage for Terra 2.0. The only problem is I have a feeling he is going to cut me out when everything is said and done. Jack, I need the codes to press the red button and send Terra into 2.0. I need to get going.
Well, what are you waiting for, kid? Get going and good luck with the 2.0 launch to infinity and beyond.
Forget Jack. Wrong movie. Wrong genre. Those lunatics and that bullet. That fire caused me to take this detour, and as a result, took an extra half hour to get here. I just need to get inside Terraform Labs, walk to Lord Sidious, get the codes from him, and walk back to the lab, and press the red button before midnight UTC. I think I will barely have enough time. Okay, beam me up, Scotty. If only Jack was here to see me say that. Only 1 hour left. I think I can make it.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I am not the stablecoin you are looking for.
Stablecoin? What is stablecoin? Can't interpret algorithmic gibberish. Intruder alert! Intruder alert!
I am not an intruder. Let me pass.
And again, that is Maximus Crypto, all one word. You guys can subscribe and watch some cartoons, but he also does other things on there and goes through, talks a lot about Clearpool, Metropolis, a bunch of other stuff. Before we go, let's just recognize Selmo Fudd. Again, he says, with the Fed urgency to regulate mass adoption is inevitable. He's a member of the channel, and that makes it great to be in crypto as we speak. Thank you for that. And hello to Osborne and hello to Tim Shea. So welcome, guys. So let's talk a little bit more about the Binance situation. And also let's go back because I've got to go ahead. You go ahead and continue with just a little bit more on Binance because I got to go ahead and change. I've got to fix this. I got to change my browser and just go back to, I've got to eventually go back to just having one browser. So I apologize, guys, but I'm going to go back. And nope, it's not working yet. All right, share screen, window, boom. Okay, now let's pause for 1 second. Sorry, Max. 41 likes, guys. We only have 113 people. I know it's not a lot, but please like the stream so we can get more people in here. We should. Our goal, I think, is a small one. We only want 100 likes. So we're almost halfway there. So please, if you can, like the stream. Binance. So as far as regulation, this is a good segue. As far as regulation is concerned, there's not too much that the SEC can do to Binance as a whole, in my opinion, because it's not based in the U.S., but there is, the exchange Binance.us. And of course, people trade BNB. So do you think that what I'm trying to say is how much of an impact is this going to be on Binance as a company? Is it going to hurt the company? And also, is it going to hurt Binance, the coin itself? Like how much of an impact do you think this is all going to have?
On both of the negative, can't talk. The big negative press behind those two major negative catalysts, as saying goes, the two main things, it's going to hurt them if it ends up being true in regards to the money laundering. I think that's going to be the thing that other influencers are going to point out. You haven't really seen that much. I think there might have been like maybe a couple other guys who pointed out. The big thing, of course, that people are looking at is the SEC not realizing the latest news in regards to this. I'm sure by tomorrow you probably will see a lot of the other influencers putting out the news in regards to that. All they need is CZ and his legal team to basically state, hey, you know what, the allegations aren't true. This is just a personal attack or whatnot. But what stands out, though, is where it makes the claim of 5 years. It's one thing if, like, okay, this has been going on for like the last 90 days, or some people might have the theory of, oh, this is only coming out because everything that happened with Terra Luna, oh, this is just perfect timing. And in that regard, that would be kind of like true to a sense. Like, that does seem like it's perfect timing, but the 5 years what really stands out. So for instance, back to what you were saying, like talk a little bit more on this. So yes, Binance is still currently the world's biggest cryptocurrency exchange. It states that here, this money laundering thing, it says the report alleging that it was used, it as in Binance was used as a means of money laundering almost 2.4 billion of illicit funds between 2017 and 2021. That's crazy. So it says the exchange accused one of the authors of the report of having publishing a series of, quote, breathless pearl clutching articles relating to its affairs. Goes on to mention further, Binance, which processed more than 9.5 trillion of transactions in 2021, was described by Reuters report as, quote, a conduit for the laundering of at least 2.35 billion in illicit funds originating from on-chain hacks, investment fraud, and sales of illegal drugs. That's crazy. Including theft by the North Korean allegedly state-linked Lazarus Group. Heard a little bit about them, but I'm not going to get into them right now. It states that they were behind the U.S. $600 million attack on Axie Infinity's Ronin chain last year. Now, in regards to that, remember, we did hear about that whole hack with Axie Infinity, and there's correlation now with this whole thing with Binance. So this is even bigger news. Maybe I should just stop it right there, say some of this for actual follow-up video.
Yeah, let me ask you this question. Is there anybody available? Is there a dead president or someone available else that we can get their opinion on the Binance situation to weigh in on this? Is there anyone that we can queue up in the studio just to get their opinion on the Binance money laundering situation?
I don't know, but if there was, I would imagine there'd be some shakedowns, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to get some guys, grabbing some of these officials doing the shakedown. So it might be something like Sean Connery, grabbing the guy and said, "So CG, what's it going to be? Is it going to be the hospital or the freaking morgue?"
And thank you for that. That was Sean Connery?
Sean Connery from The Untouchables.
Okay, great. Thank you for that. All right. So Sean Connery made an appearance on the show. I don't know how it was possible. Nobody else brings you this. Actually, what happened to Patches? Patches, I was going to say, nobody else brings you a dog. And also Sean Connery from The Untouchables. I mean, who else does that? We'll have to get Patrick.
The only movie where he won an Academy Award was The Untouchables. So
Was it really?
yep.
Oh, that's
look it
interesting.
Up. Yeah. Best Supporting Actor, 1987 for The Untouchables. One of my all-time
that's
favorite
good.
movies.
You do know a lot about movies. That's good.
Yeah, some people call me the IMDb when it comes to that. Here's the thing, just real quick on the Untouchables before we get back to crypto talk.
Yeah.
I'm a firm believer that when it came to the Untouchables, they had a short-lived 2 seasons, I think it was, TV series in the early 90s. That one wasn't that great. What they ought to do is a proper Untouchables to be more historically accurate. Because, for instance, if you've ever seen that movie, the character Frank Nitti, he, in real life, he was an enforcer. He wasn't a hitman. And in that movie, he's a hitman, and he gets thrown off the roof, of the Al Capone trial, right, where Capone got sent away for tax evasion. It shows Frank Nitti getting thrown off the roof by Elliot Ness. And then, Elliot Ness's partner, Stone, comes up to him. He says, "Where's Nitti?" And then Elliot Ness says, "He's in the car." And then, of course, he's dead in the car because he got thrown off the roof. But that never happened. The real Frank Nitti committed suicide near a train track. So it's Hollywood for you. Anyway.
Yeah, Hollywood always kind of changes it a little bit. So I think that what we have brewing is a perfect storm for regulation and possibly a crash. Hopefully we can weather the storm because, you had all the stuff going on with Terra. And if some of this stuff is true that's going on with Binance, that's not only going to hurt, the Binance coin. Here it is right here, Binance, right? So Binance is down to $288. It's not only going to hurt that, it's going to make a big dent in the overall crypto market, in my opinion. It could send like shockwaves.
They have to come out with a statement, like anything. The top officials, CZ, whoever, they got to come out with an official statement to help squash this, because otherwise, people, how people are. They're going to move their assets. You're going to see a decrease in volume. If anything, it's just going to accelerate the whole concept of crypto.com bypassing Binance. Instead of being like 3 to 5 years, literally, like, who knows, maybe it'll be like 2 to 3 years, maybe less. That's why I have this in the background. See my subliminal message, everybody?
You're already preparing for it to happen,
I'm already
right?
preparing for it. That's why I have that in the background.
Trying to be proactive and get out in front of it, be already with Crow coin. So, or Kronos, I guess we're calling it now. I'm just trying to get Patches back up online. I have the Patches cam right here, which is actually his tablet.
In reality, it's not a bad looking background. Let me see if I can move a little bit more. Oh, wrong way. See, got a little vapor trail going on that. Right? To the moon, right? Yeah. I'm a big fan of CRO, just like you.
Yeah, I am. I mean, we're big fans. I'll be right back. Hold on one second.
All right. So today's sponsor is Alka-Seltzer. Alka-Seltzer. Try to help you with Taco Tuesday the previous night. Alka-Seltzer. When you need Alka-Seltzer,
there we go. I got Patches back up here. Here he is. Patches, his stream got rugged. I got to bring him back. All right, there he is. He wants to be part of your family. He's the crypto family dog. Okay, so here we go. So what else are we going to talk about, Max? Just tell me what you want to talk about as far as a crypto, and we'll start talking about it.
Well, I actually did want to look at the big player, Luna, for a brief moment, because we need to kind of talk about it for a little bit.
Okay.
And then we'll get to XLM, XRP, some of these other ones.
So we're all the way down to $2.35. How about that?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Catch me outside. How about that?
Yeah. You know what? She became multi-platinum, believe it or not, anyway. Which is just insane. It goes to show that you don't have to have a lot of talent. You just got to be what's trending.
She became a singer?
Yeah, she became a rapper named Bad Baby.
Oh, wow. She's the Bad Bunny one?
No, not Bad Bunny. Her rapper name is Bad, as in BHAD, and then Baby. Bad Baby.
Oh, Bad Baby, yeah. That shows you how behind I am. Well, yeah, I thought that she became a rapper, but I didn't.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about her, man. You're going to lose brain cells. Don't waste it on her.
Catch Me Outside. How about that?
Yeah, that girl.
That one, yeah. The one from like Dr. Phil.
Danielle Bergoli, I think is her name is, yeah.
look, I don't try to emulate Dr. Phil because I'm the Jerry Springer crypto, so I have to pay attention to what Jerry Springer does. All right, so there we are. We're on Terra 2.0.
Yeah. So I mean, like my prediction was that it's going to be like something like $2 or something by Thursday of last week, and here it is, almost Thursday of the following week. So I missed it by about a week or 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But whatever. And I think it's going to tank more. I mean, yeah, the volume's up. Okay, so here's the thing. It's up 61%. So if anything, you're going to see a spike. This is going to go probably up to over $3 maybe by tomorrow. And then it's going to dip down again. And then it's just, again, the dust is going to sell. So it's like people still don't trust Terra. It's the bottom line. It's kind of like, again, that 1970s used car salesman. He sells you a lemon. And then for some reason you go back to him expecting him to do right by you. And then he sells you another lemon and he sells it to you for even more money because he's promising what? He's promising the power windows. He's promising the leather seats, power locks, all that stuff, right? Fully loaded, right? Here you go. Terra 2.0, fully loaded.
Yeah. And the funny thing is people are happy to buy it. They're happy. They know it's a lemon. They know it's a lemon, but they're happy to buy it. That's what's funny.
Exactly.
About it.
And that's, maybe will I get into it eventually? Maybe, but it's going to have to be like well under $1. And even then I'll be treating it as what? Not really an investment, as a gamble. But like, do I really want to do that? It's the saying goes, first time shame on me, second time shame on you, right? Well,
yeah.
I don't know. I'd rather, if I'm going to throw my money away, I'm going to do it on legit projects, right?
You know what happens when you invest in Terra Luna 2.0? Do you know what happens?
You gotta hit that button.
Emotional damage. That's what happens. Have you seen that one? I'm watching TikTok the other day, and the guy comes on, and this guy is so famous. I don't know who it is, but they use it. They show different clips on TikTok, and then they say they cut to him. And he goes, emotional damage.
Oh yeah, I see
what I'm
that
talking
guy.
about, right?
Yes, I have seen that guy. Yeah.
Emotional damage.
I need to feature him on Terra Wars. Like maybe he'll attack.
Stuck in my head.
Yeah.
So what happens is you buy. This is what happens. You buy Luna Classic and you get emotional damage, and then you turn around and you buy Terra 2.0, and you know what happens? Emotional damage. The same thing happens again. You're getting emotional damage. You're getting scarred for life, and you still do it. You're still doing it. You're still buying it. That's
true. It's true. It's buying 2 lemons.
Emotional damage. I just like saying it. Okay, enough emotional damage, and enough of catch me outside. How about that? I just like the way she says the word that with a D.
Yeah.
Oh look, we're what we are when we recognize people, right? We're getting tips.
Oh,
we're in the
sticker.
club. We're getting a tip. Okay, so
£1 super sticker. That's worth more than $1. So thank you for that, Morgan.
Welcome, Morgan. So thank you for that, Morgan. We really appreciate you. Everybody, put your hands together for Morgan. Morgan Streetfield, spelled STREATFIELD. He gives us a donation of 99.99 pounds. What is that, like $300 or something?
I wish. But nonetheless, it is worth more than American dollars. So thank you. Thank you, Morgan Streetfield. There you go.
Thank you for that. Okay, great. Okay, so there we go. So we're looking at Terra. And we've got emotional damage. But nobody cares because they just keep buying it. So why is it? What's the main catalyst for this price to go down? Other than, is it just overall mistrust?
Overall mistrust and a bad timing to come out with all this stuff. I mean, it's, people say it's the perfect storm, but it's like the perfect winter storm, crypto winter storm. I mean,
yeah,
they come out with this whole new blockchain in a matter of what, like a couple weeks or something like that. I mean, I don't know. I'm glad to see it's not pegged to anything or paired up with anything.
Let me ask you this, Max, to interrupt it, because we got to keep it.
Okay.
We got to keep it interesting. We had who did we have? We had Sean Connery from the Untouchables, and he weighed in on the Binance situation. Is there anybody available Is there any dead person available or somebody available, like Mike Tyson, anybody who could weigh in on the Terra Luna 2.0 situation? Anybody out there?
Mike Tyson on the Terra Luna situation? Oh man, it'd be something like,
Yeah, Larry, just get me in the ring there with that Do Kwon. I'm going to freaking give him the stick and move. Once I see Do Kwon in the streets of Shaolin, aka Staten Island, I'm gonna go to the Bronx. I'm gonna go to Brooklyn. I'm gonna go to Queens. And when I see Mr. Do Kwon trying to bust out his algorithmic stablecoin, I'm gonna say to him, "Yo, Do Kwon, it's like this. I'm going to scientifically and metamorphically box you in the ring. I'm going to pop you in your head and make it go ding. I'm going to bash you in the face and let you drop down for the 10-round knockout."
I can't say anything more. I can't think of it. But anyway, he's going to do something like that, man.
Yeah, thank you so much. I'm always so honored when because I'm such a big fan of Mike Tyson. I'm always honored when Mike Tyson makes an impromptu appearance. You know, it's amazing. Who else can just say the name Mike Tyson and immediately he appears live on a show?
Well,
Nobody
the
can
young
do
Mike
that.
Tyson. I can't do the old Mike. I got to listen to the old Mike Tyson, because the difference between the young Mike Tyson and the old Mike Tyson. You know, young Mike Tyson is going to be like,
Yo, Larry, I'm ferocious. I'm going to eat your children. And then after I do that, I'm going to pull out a bunch of words from the Webster's Dictionary, because back then we didn't have, the internet. And so I'm going to I'm going to do algorithmic stablecoin action on your antithesis by scientifically and supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. I'm going to do it backwards. I'm going to be super, and then I'm going to be anti-disestablishmentarianism, because that's what old Mike Tyson would do. He would throw out a bunch of words that didn't make no sense, but he would jab you in the face with it.
But we still are big fans of Mike Tyson, and we thank you for that. There's no other show. There's no other crypto show, maybe no other show. There's no other show on the internet that features a crypto show with Mike Tyson and a dog named Patches. There's nobody else that does this stuff, because we are doing some things that are never, ever been done before. Okay, so we're back over to Terra Luna. Where are we going from here? Do you want to keep going with what we're talking about, or do you want to move? It's up to you. You're controlling what we're going to talk about here.
well, the way I look at it with Terra, I mean, there's a little bit more news that's going on in regards to it. What really stood out for me is this article on FX Street, and I'll just bring it up. You don't even have to pull it up; it's fine.
Okay.
But basically, it states there's indicators that show Terra Luna's 2.0 price would quadruple. Now, you think this is not going to happen now, but again, we're always talking about market manipulation and why they came up with a whole new blockchain within a matter of like a couple of weeks. But it says Luna 2.0 price explores the possibility of a trend reversal as it sweeps the range low at 350. Now, again, currently speaking, it's at what is that, like 2.50 or higher. So it's below what it's mentioning right here. It says recovery rally could propel Luna to the range which of a high 2.25. I'm sorry, 10.25, and still have a chance for a further ascent from there. It says a daily candlestick close below the range of 350. Currently, it's at 250. Without a quick recovery, would invalidate the bullish thesis. However, when you see things like all this volume, positive volume, it makes you wonder, could this be true? So just going on further, it also mentions that as of June 8th, which is today, so this is recent news, Luna price has officially been tagged to the 350 support level. Now it's dropped below that, but even though it's dropped below that, there's still significant volume. So what that says is indicating a shift in narrative is around the corner going forward. If the ranges are to hold, Luna's reboot should recover quickly above the range, the low range of 350, and start rallying higher based on volume, based on a few other catalysts that could very well happen in the upside. Furthermore, it says the first stop for this move would be the midpoint of the range at 685. This run up would constitute a 96% ascent. 96% ascent. However, the ideal scenario would include Luna 2.0 price attempting to revisit the range high at 1020, like I mentioned before. And again, this climb would represent what? A 190% gain, and is likely where the short-term ceiling is present for Luna bulls. Again, this is just what they're stating. This is FX Street, and I've used them before in the past. I'm not going to say they got it right on everything, but they have been right quite a few times. It goes on to mention, however, that considering the brutal sell-off from its all-time high of 30, the 1024 level is hardly a place for rest. And that's where I'm at with it. I'm seeing, in my opinion, too many cases of, as soon as we get a big spike in the uptrend, right, you've seen people, they dump immediately. So how do you fight against that? Well, you're going to fight against that when you see insane volume when it's bearish like it is right now. There's other, of course, predictions as this, going as high as $16.75. But personally speaking, I see this the other way. I don't agree with FX Street. I believe that this could go down to $1 or less. And then it gets to the point of, what's the point of investing into the used car salesman from the 1970s who wants to sell you a lemon twice? So back to you, Mr. Larry.
And when you buy that lemon, when you buy it and it doesn't work out well, you know what happens? Emotional damage.
Is indeed.
It's getting better. All right. So I'm going to give up. I'm not going to quit my day job. All right. So I'm coming over here. I'm a crypto talk show host with Max and Larry here. So what I want to do, guys, is actually just pause for 1 second. Welcome everyone that has just joined us. Please help us out. We really appreciate you guys. Look, I'm showing my little gratitude rock. Can you guys see that? Because we're grateful for you guys. We really are. Please help us out by liking the stream. We only have 61 likes. There's only 129 people in here. We could do better, guys. Let's share this by getting it out there with at least hitting the like button. Welcome to I Am Lee, Ricky, Burned by Saitama. Of course, T's been here. And welcome back to Warcat Crypto. So back over to the chart, because people like looking at relaxing charts and also dogs that are sleeping, and Max and I talking. The thing that I'm looking at here, Max, is that's interesting thing you said, that may not be worth buying anymore. Like if it slips down to $1. So I feel like if it goes down to $1, that's, I'm going back. I originally said $1, then I said $3.50, and I canceled that because of the way it's just crashing. So now I'm kind of back to $1, and I'm almost at the point where I'm saying maybe even below $1. Now this is becoming another scratch off ticket, because let's put it this way. So at this point in time, on June 8th, 2022, which is more risky for you? Let's say buying Luna 2.0 at $1, or buying Luna Classic with 5 zeros. If you can only choose one, which is more risky, or let's just frame it a different way. Which is a better strategic gamble, I guess you could say, because I think they're both gambles at this point. Which would be something that would have a better chance of hitting the lottery with?
Luna Classic.
Luna Classic?
Based on just what we've seen in the past with like recent graphs, or hell, even even USTC, right? The former stablecoin. Again, the whole thing of it was once every 6 days, and that stopped. But you know what? We gotta look at some things. I mean, yeah, there's not much value to it, but again, it's the whole concept of there's other pump and dumps out there that literally have been sitting dormant for many months or years, and then they have pumps.
Look, Max, it's below a penny. I didn't realize it dropped. Yeah, you look at UST. Let's look at it on Coin Market Cap. Look, it hit the strike price. I said, maybe a penny. Now it's below a penny, down 20. The whole ecosystem is falling apart.
Well, they de-paired it and so on. I mean, like it says right there, But the point is, I might wait for it just a little bit more, get a little bit more greedy with it, and then be fine with it. Because at the end of the day, it's I got to be able to get a position. It may very well tank more, but I got to be able to get a position and be comfortable with that, and say to myself, all right, now I have to watch this daily. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do a KuCoin. I don't even think they sell this on KuCoin, but I got to be able to watch it daily, and then once I see that pump, then dump the entire position. I cannot have the attitude I'm going to keep a moon bag. I think having a moon bag with something like this is unwise because you may not see it do much ever again. So for me, I'm going to get my position. I tell you this much, I'm going to do a minimum of 30,000 coins. Again, I'm going to do like the Dogecoin approach, like I did January of last year, where I got it for a penny, got 30,000 coins, turned my $300 investment into 22K. That's the way I'm looking at it. And some people might have that too. Well, you're never going to see that. You don't know that. I'll put it this way. I have a lot more faith into something like this doing a pump than I would with the random meme token that's been sitting dormant for the last 2 years plus, right? That's been flat. But again, guys, you've seen it yourself. If you've been in this game for as long as the next guy, then you've seen it yourself. You see that section on CMC where it says top gainers. 90% or more of those are all pump and dumps, rug pulls, whatever you want to call it. But they've been sitting dormant for a few years, and then they have like 1 or 2 days in which they have this insane pump. So if those things can happen, my bet is what? It can happen with USTC. I know it's going to happen with USTC. Again, it's not financial advice. I don't want you guys thinking, well, if Max said it, it's going to eventually happen, I'm going to do the same thing too. You're welcome to do the same thing too, you know? But again, we don't want to have a Collins moment like yesterday where, oh, you know what, Maximus, you bent my hand and yeah, we're all responsible. You know, we're adults. We're all responsible for our own actions. But that's the way I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it for that way with USTC. I'm looking at it that way for Terra Luna Classic. In fact, since this dipped down, let's take a look at Terra Luna Classic just real quick.
Yeah, let's go back to Terra Luna Classic. All right, so Terra Classic. I'm thinking about pulling that up on KuCoin too. Can you still buy that on KuCoin, Terra Classic? You can, right?
Yeah, you can.
All right, so we've got all 3 KuCoin charts up here. Here's Classic. And before we get into this, Max, hold on 1 second. Let me just plug the channel again. Please, guys, please hit the like button if you would for us. More people need to get familiar with our show. You know, we've been going, Max, for what? Well over 40 days in a row. We've done this show 40 days in a row. The one day I was sick and Max covered for me, but we have had the show all throughout for 40, maybe 45 days straight. So we are going strong. It's a marathon.
It's a grind, but we're gonna get to where we need to be eventually. It's just we got to grind it out. We have to do these things in order. Yeah.
So all we ask for is, is please at least hit the like button. We really appreciate that. Okay, so let's get back. Here's Luna Classic right here, Max, as you were saying.
All right, so what's it say right there? What's that? 3 4 zeros and a 5. Again, it's just steadily dropping. So last night was what? It was at what, 7 cents? Or I'm sorry, 4 zeros and a 7. Now it's 4 zeros and a 5. By tomorrow, you know, if this trend keeps going, look at all those red candles, right? If this trend keeps going, then it's going to be what? Like maybe 4 zeros and a 3. But eventually it's going to be 5 zeros and a number. And then I'm going to be more patient. I'm probably more patient than the average person when it comes to a lot of this stuff, and I know that. But yeah, I'm gonna wait a long time. I'm gonna wait for 5 zeros and a 1. But while I'm waiting, I'm at least probably gonna pick up some of the USTC because I made that statement that I was gonna get in for a penny or under. Maybe I'll wait. I'll just a little bit more, get a little bit more greedy. Maybe I won't. I don't know. But I at least will get a position. I don't have to get my whole full position. You know, maybe I'll just do like 300 instead of like $1,000 at it. You know, and be comfortable with that. And that way, if it takes more, it's like reverse dollar cost averaging, if you will.
Yeah. I'm looking at it like this. So I like when things are, you know, suffering to buy them, you know, like we said, distressed that. Let me just clarify. I like to get distressed assets, right? Because I'm trying to buy something that was in a good neighborhood that's a foreclosed home, you know, that analogy. But I just really want the UST thing. The UST seems like the biggest gamble of the 3 between Terra 2.0, Luna Classic, and UST, because I just don't think, I mean, I really do want to get it. I am going to get it at some point, but you know, we are using a lot of hopium with all three. But with, I don't know, like I'm just looking at it, I'm saying, does it have a purpose anymore? Like, why are people, I know that we want to buy it, you know, at a penny or less and hope for it to go up to, like, you know, for me, it would just, even if I could double my money at 2 cents or 3 cents. But does it have a purpose? Like, has there been an announcement saying, okay, we're going to use UST for this? Because remember, it's been depegged, but is there going to be a purpose for it going forward?
There's no purpose for it going forward. But if you guys have any experience with Reddit, okay, let me just throw that out there.
Which one now?
Reddit, the Reddit.
Oh,
community.
Reddit, yeah.
Yes, okay. That's what I'm waiting for. All right, so that's how I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna, you know, look at certain Reddit communities. If I hear any type of lingo suggesting, hey guys, let's get together, let's buy a bag of this USTC, and you get the Reddit community behind it, kind of like what was seen with, I know this is, I'm shifting over to stocks, but this is a good example. If you see any type of mention with the Reddit community when it comes to USTC, those type of mentions, kind of like what they did with AMC stock or GameStop stock, like what happened with that, it could be huge for something like the USTC or heck, even Luna Classic, the likes of that, because it sends, for one, it sends a message that, you know, those things happen, and those things did happen. Let's face it, those were stocks. I get it, it's not crypto, but the point is, these Reddit communities, they have a lot of, I don't know, you know, a lot of community clout,
power.
Yeah, they could get movements going on, and that's what I'm personally waiting for. Could it not happen? Yeah, it might not happen, but again, the risk to reward ratio, if it does, again, that's why I'm looking at, like, this is another gamble. I'm not all for gamble. I don't want people to think, oh, Max is just all into gambling. I'm not, but that's the way I'm going to go about it. Yeah.
I think of the three, I still feel strong. I still feel like the best gamble for me, I guess you could say, not really an investment, would be Luna Classic, because it's got something more to it than UST. Although UST would be a great story because, you know, it's also, I mean, when have we ever seen it this low before, right? It's always been pegged to the dollar, so it's just an uncharted territory right now. But I just worry about it not doing anything. It would have to be some type of community, like on Reddit, like you said, or I don't think it's going to come from YouTube. Maybe, like you said, Reddit. I don't see it coming from Twitter. So you're saying it could have like a GameStop type of moment or a Dogecoin.
It could. I mean, moment. You know, you got to look at it like from this perspective. I mean, even right now, it's at, was it 0. I'm going to add this up. So it's at 0.0097751. Just going to put it in my calculator real quick. So let's say I get 60,000 coins. That's like $585. So 60,000 coins. And let's just say it went to, I don't know, let's say it went to 15 cents. Because I've seen it like 30 cents, I think it was the last big one, or 40 cents. Times, what did I say, 30 cents? 0.30. I mean, hell, it's ain't going to make me rich, but, you know, I'm turning in like $585 into 18 grand. I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? You know what I mean?
I don't see this one getting up that high, though. It's just, I don't know about the UST.
Yeah. No, there's not much value to it, but I'm just saying, I mean, I've seen it time and time again. You see these random pumps. And if I've seen random pumps with the crappiest coins out there, right? They've been sitting dormant for like 2 years, and then they have a pump. That's just the way I'm looking at it. I realize, again, I'm in the minority. Some people may think I lost my mind, and that's fine, but that's what I'm going to do.
No, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, people are always looking for something that is cheap or undervalued. In this case, you know, with crypto, sorry, I'm looking at this other screen here. It's definitely a gamble. I'm just trying to see what is going on because we are losing people here pretty rapidly. I'm not sure why. If you guys could help us out, and please hit the like button. Just kind of checking out some other things going on. Okay, so yeah, so please help us out. We've only got 68 people in here. If you could, please definitely like and share this stream right here because I'm going to pull it back up. We've got 74. Our goal was to get 100. If he could help us out and get 100 likes, that'd be great. So thank you so much. And welcome back, Tim Shea. I see all you guys here. So, yeah. So, I don't know, Max. It's up to you. Oh, we do have a few more people. Okay, so welcome. So let's see if we can push this back up to 100 people because, right now the crowd seems kind of small, 72. We realize, Max and I are both, I think we can say this, Max. We're patient and impatient at the same time. Like, we realize that this, that we're better than this, that we should have 720 people in here or 690 people in here. And we only have 69. So we realize that the way YouTube works is that it kind of, discriminates against those that don't have a high subscriber count. Like we only have on this channel less than 7,000 subscribers. So we really do need your help. We only have 74 likes. We got 76 people in here. Let's just keep pumping up the channel right now, guys. Like, is there anything we can do? All right. What can we do? All right. So do you guys want to look at a relaxing chart? Do you want to talk to a dead president? Is Cartman available? Maybe, you know what? Let's see what Cartman said. What's Cartman say about anything? Like Luna Classic or something?
I don't even know
80 people. 80 people are in here now. Do I need to jump up and down and scream and yell?
There you go. Go for it.
All right. So when it comes to crypto, oh, there it goes again. All right. So I got to show, I guess apparently I'm testing it out. They want to see a nice relaxing chart and a dog sleeping. Or do they want to see a dead president or Cartman? What is it? Do you want a chart or do you want Cartman? Let us know in the chats. Do you need an impersonation to keep you going, or do you want to just talk about crypto and look at charts? Okay. The people are sleeping.
Well, I was going to state is, like on your title, you got, XLM, XRP. We could talk about some of that because there is some things going on in regards to that. There's, of course, Shiba Inu. I know that Tim Shea brought up the whole thing about Bone. Burned by Saitama was talking about CRO. Warcat Crypto says.
Warcat Crypto wants Cartman. Okay.
I don't even know what to say in regards to that. I mean, how do I keep it crypto related? Sometimes, I used to be on an improv team, and it's different because you do everything on the fly, and there's a big audience. The energy kind of gets you going and so on. But I don't know. We had this. I'll just put it this way. A long time ago, we did a skit, right, for an audience that we thought was going to be young people. And then when the live show came, the audience was not young people. So, for instance, the whole show was circulating around like smartphones and like how young people are like all just looking at their phones and they're glued to it, right? And that was what this whole skit was about. It was supposed to be this funny thing. And then when everybody showed up to the live show, it wasn't that. It was like the average age person was like anywhere from like, I'm not kidding. I know it sounds like exaggeration, but like it was like age 60 or older. I know, like, these people are not going to understand. I even told the director this. I said, these people are not going to get these jokes. They're just not. Like memes. They don't know what that is. They don't know the term what's trending. You know what I mean? Like, I think it was like Facebook at the time was like new, or MySpace. I was just like, they're not going to understand this. So I was like, we have got to change this. And spontaneously, I told the director, I said, let's do this. Let's do the 1960 presidential election. Debate between JFK and Richard Nixon. And so I had to do a Nixon, and they made my face all pale and like the lamp shining in my head, and I was all sweating. They used like, a sponge on me. But that's what I'm saying. I was able to do something spontaneous. With crypto, doing something spontaneous. I mean, what do you guys want me to do? What am I supposed to say? Like,
keep talking. You're doing good. We got 104 people in here, so it's working.
So
now we got 79 likes.
What do you guys want? Something like, do not ask your country what you can do for you, or ask what you can do for your country, and then have Cartman saying something like,
Nah, Fee, you want to pet my kid? I see you, Pooch. I don't like what Terra was doing right here.
Just like, what do you want me for me to say? You're like poking me, poke him for you'll say something. You know what I mean? I don't know.
How about you refer it? We'll tie it back to crypto. Don't ask what crypto can do for you, but ask what crypto can do for your wallet. I don't know, something like that. Revert it back.
Dude, Cartman, you're nothing but a big fat lord who don't know nothing about crypto. Shut up, Carl. If I want to learn about crypto, I'll freaking go on crypto.com and be a crypto expert. Dude, you don't know nothing about anything. Shut up, Carl. Give me my TP.
No other show. Do you see that? Thank you very much for Cartman. There's no other show. Let me just make people start. The numbers go up when I start yelling, or they're going to go down. There's no other show in crypto that's going to show you Cartman. There goes another. Got another person. Cartman, Larry, the Jerry Springer of crypto, and a dog named Patches, which is your family crypto dog. There's no other show like that. There's no other show that's going to be like that. Nobody else.
No,
Never. You're never going to see it. Never, ever, ever. We didn't get any more people. We're just stuck at 108. Okay, so let's come on, guys. Punch the out. One time I kept saying in one show I said punch the algorithm in the mouth. I think that's the one where we got ridiculous amount of likes. It might have even been close to 200. So guys, please punch the algorithm.
It'd be different if it was like, what's today? Wednesday? So if it was Taco Tuesday, I could at least be like,
Hola, welcome to Crypto Talk Now with Max and Neri. Today is Taco Tuesday, sponsored by El Pollo Loco. Get a bean burrito, a sour cream, and put it all over your face.
like that, that wouldn't be too bad, but it's not Taco Tuesday, so I don't know what to do.
I don't know what to do either. I mean, maybe is there a World War II? Is there a German soldier available that could possibly plug the show?
Fine. That was fine for Memorial Day weekend, because. But you know what? Hey, speaking of that, I did go to Wiener Schnitzel the other day.
Oh, you did?
And yes, and I was thinking, it would be kind of cool just to work here in the drive-thru for like 1 or 2 hours. I would totally be all over that, man. People go through, I'd be like,
hello, welcome to Wiener Schnitzel. My name is Hans. Today's special is the sauerkraut dog for $9.99. Would you like some sauerkraut on your Wiener?
Stuff like that. But anyway,
yeah,
they probably wouldn't pay me. I had to be a volunteer for that.
Well, we had that, and then we had the one show where I couldn't even talk anymore because somehow a fat bastard showed up talking. He came here talking about that guy came in here and ruined the whole show. We had to get off the air. We couldn't talk anymore because we were laughing so much because that guy came in here, started talking about rubbing hot butter all over himself and crawling on the ground like a slug. So we came up with butter slug Inu.
I don't mean to brag. I don't mean to boast, but it's kind of like hot butter on your breakfast toast. Yeah.
And the butter slug Inu was born. If anybody's listening, do not make butter slug Inu. It's a horrible investment. Do not make that. It's disgusting.
Don't make that at all.
No, don't make it, please.
Horrible. All right. So look, we got some other topics to talk about. What do you want to see XLM versus XRP again? Do you want to see the likes of what's going on with Bone? I mean, I think there's a lot going on with Bone. I think that Bone is the next big stage for Shiba Inu. It's been thrown around there a lot, but now that the Shibarium is going to be coming out, it just makes sense that Bone is going to be the new one to shine. So,
let's just say hello to a few people. So, welcome back to Panda. Cram it, Warcat Crypto Course, Artemides, within equals without. Thank you for that. Hit the like button. Thank you so much. So you said you were saying Bone. You want to look at Bone?
Yeah.
All right, let's look at Bone. You know what? I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna push CoinMarketCap on the button on my Stream Deck, and I'm
Dude, Cartman, these guys don't want to hear about Bone. They want to hear about Shiba Inu. Shut your head up, cat. If I want to hear about Bone, we're freaking hearing Bone.
And thank you for that. And Cartman came back again. I had to hurry up and zoom in so we could see and hear Cartman better. So here it is, Bone on Shiba Swap. This is the big one. This is the one that people are paying attention because of Shibarium. So here it is right here on the screen.
Yes, it's absolutely trending. It's going to stand out. I'm telling you, when that Shibarium drops, it's like we're going to look back at these moments of like, why didn't we get a bag of Bone? Now, personally, I don't want to buy while it's in the green. I think it's going to, let's just be a little bit more patient, let it dip more. But, I need to get a bag of this. I don't know how much of a bag I'm going to get, but I definitely need to get a bag of Bone. Not financial advice.
It's only got a market cap of 3.4 million. You see that? The market cap is super low for, just think about this. They've got, what do they have? 1 million and something followers, 2 million, 1 million or something like that on Twitter. the SHIB army. We both, I have a small bag left of SHIB. You've got a significant bag. So, everybody likes Shiba Inu except for, like the Bitcoin, see Bitcoin right here, the maxis, the Bitcoin maxis, they don't like that kind of stuff. All right. So they don't like that stuff because the little guy wins. The little guy wins with Shiba Inu if it's done the right way. So, you look at this, right? The market cap is so low. The market cap is so low. So, and the supply is not like Shiba Inu, right? It's,
Well, that's the thing. I mean, you're always talking about like, I like that you're always saying you like those small market cap tokens, but the good ones in which there's a bull run, then you see significant gains. Well, you could treat this like that, except for this is part of the Shiba Inu ecosystem, so you don't really see any shady crap going on, like, oh, they're going to drain the liquidity or whatever,
Yeah, I know. There's this. I think there's a level of trust with Shiba Inu. I know that whatever the guy just deleted. What was his name? Ryoshi Moto or Ryoshi? What was his name?
Ryoshi Moto. Was he a
Moto.
phone?
Ryoshi deleted his tweets or something like that. All right, so
yeah.
Let's pause for 1 second, guys, because we really have to push this. Would you guys please do me a favor? We're only 10 away. It's working. It's working right now. We have to punch the algorithm in the mouth. Punch the algorithm in the mouth, and we're going to get to the super chat in a minute. But is Tony Montana available? Can Tony Montana talk about the algorithm? Is somebody like that? Like, we need like a tough guy, like a tough personality. Is anybody available like that?
Tony Montana?
Yeah.
All Tony Montana would basically do is be like, okay, man. So you want to come around here with the likes of an algorithmic stablecoin, huh, man? Well, let me tell you about the algorithmic stablecoin. You want to come on Crypto Talk now and talk about your bean burrito and your sour cream that you want to put all over Larry's face? I give you something to put all over his face. It'd be a little bit more than Taco Tuesday. You might unleash the likes of...
Nah, Fig, you want to pet my kid? I like titty poops.
All right, and thank you for that. Panda, thank you again. Tim is laughing. Panda. Punch the algorithm in the mouth. Thank you so much. He's laughing. All right, so let's give a warm welcome because we recognize people for money. We've turned into, we don't have any polls here, but Okay, so Legrand Commission, thank you for the $2 donation. What do you guys think about BTT?
Well, first of all, La Grande Commission. Oui, oui. Merci beaucoup. $2 super chat. So the way I look at it is BTT. I invested in it last summer of 2021. And the reason why I did it is because at the time I was kind of on the fence, like, wow, Filecoin is obviously the big baller when it comes to storage cryptos, if you will. And then I thought, well, I want my money to go farther. I'm going to go with BTT. My problem with that is that there's not much action when it comes to BTT. I look at BTT like as far as like movement, like this is a multi-year play. If you're into BTT for the short term, you're not going to see a heck of a lot. You got to kind of look at, like I look at Cardano, like it's a good quality project, but they're never in a big rush to do anything. Now, in regards to recent news, for instance, in regards to BTT, I was actually thinking about covering this on my own personal channel. Hold on a second. BTT crypto. And that is
this the right? Do I have the wrong one up here, Max? Is it BitTorrent?
Let me get that. Yeah, BitTorrent. So I mean, they went to the V2 a while back and so on.
Okay.
And it did an automatic migration. At least that's how it went for me with KuCoin. I have mine on KuCoin. I wasn't able to do no staking or anything like that, but because I have BTT and I also have the other one called Wink, which is connected to Tron's blockchain. I get free airdrops of Ape NFT. Now, again, I want to restate that it's not Bored Ape Yachts Club. This is Ape NFT. And as I've been able to accumulate a little over like 13 million of the Ape NFT since then. But as far as my thoughts, all right, Investor Place, which I have a premium service, they did some negative press 3 hours ago. So it's funny that you mentioned this. This is not me fudding my own bag. This is just me bringing news to you that I found out. So I'm subscribed to a premium service called Investor Place, and I do like to bring you guys, breaking news or significant news in regards to what they post, because I feel as though they have a very good platform. Heck, you have Charlie Shrem, who's been involved in Bitcoin since it was under $5. But get this, they have recent news, just came out 3 hours ago, so I'm glad you brought this up. It states, it says, don't touch these 7 to 10 cryptos with a 10-foot pole. Well, it's like, great, I've had it since then. It says this article covers cryptos to avoid in protecting your portfolio for more downside. BTT mainstream use cases are minimal due to its namesake platform notoriety, which is not great news, but currently speaking, BTT sits at 0.001418. It goes on to mention about BTT. It says the popular peer-to-peer file sharing network, right? Has their own crypto. It says, however, most of you would be unaware of its namesake cryptocurrency, which performed remarkably well in spurts last year. It did. I think I saw it like a nice, decent run up back in October, November, and I was tempted to sell because I was technically in the green. But then I thought to myself, well, what was the main reason why you got into this? You got into this because you saw it as being a multi-year outlook and you believed in the project. So I stuck it out. Sure, probably took profits off the top on that. But it goes on to mention, it says it performed remarkably well in spurts last year. It says, however, BTT is far from being an attractive choice due to its limited real-world utility. And this is what worried me then and moving forward. It says the whole premise behind BTT is for users to buy and spend the token for faster download speeds. BitTorrent will collect revenues each time a user spends BTT, and investors will find their holdings to appreciate over time. It goes on to mention, though a ton of users use the platform, let's face it, a lot of them do, despite its notoriety, it's unlikely to gain widespread recognition. Again, it's the whole thing of they have the supply, but is there their demand? Both of those things need to be kicked in to see any price action. So again, it's unlikely to gain widespread recognition. BTT offers hardly any use cases, and the platform's reputation will limit its acceptance. Therefore, it's tough to bet on such a crypto at this time. Now, in regards to more recent news, my thing is I'm on the fence about I do see it getting up to new all-time highs, but how significant will those all-time highs be? And based on where my position is, should I get out? Because my attitude is if it's going to just stay dormant and not do much for the years coming forward, then I need to get out. I'm not saying that that's what you need to do, but there's other things that they've done in regards to being on Tron's blockchain and the V2 move and so on. But I will state this: there's a little bit more before I kick it back to Larry, and that is, for instance, it says right here, where is it? It says that they have this thing going on with Tron, and there's been the teetering of ideas of trying to pay, not necessarily pair a stable coin to it, but they've been coming up with other ideas to, I guess you could say, just try to get something going on, because really there's nothing really going on with it of significance. When I check their Twitter, for instance, they have a little over 1 million. I'm sorry, that wasn't the right one. I actually pulled up Terra. But just to get back to what Larry was saying, in regards to your question, just a second. I got it right here. I'm sorry. I apologize. So I'm checking out their Twitter, and it's the BTT new, the V2 contract. And it says, for instance, building a better internet for people to move information freely and safely. Right, like the concept of Filecoin. But the difference with Filecoin is a huge difference. But anyway, what's going to state is, I'm going down on in the latest news, right? For instance, this is last week in BitTorrent. They come out with a new Medium posting, which is great, but there's just not a lot going on with it. Like, for instance, total BTT revenue on their file system exceeded 14.7 billion, which sounds super impressive, but it's just that. It's okay, they got this multi-chain with Justin Sun of Tron. Okay, that's great. But the use case, they're going to have to do something more innovative in their use case. Are you willing to hold on to that multi-year? And if you're not, then if you're looking at it from the short term, there's not going to be much going on in the short term. And that's what sucks with it. So anyway, to get back to what you're stating, as far as what I think about it, my attitude is this. On the short term, it sucks right now, but there could be something big to happen in the future. A guy that loves to cover BTT frequently, and I will go ahead and recommend him, and this is fine. I usually don't recommend other influencers. Check out Mike the Investor. That's THA. So Mike the THA Investor. He does a whole thing on BitTorrent, and he has a good outline, better than I can explain, about the positives and negatives, all the catalysts, and so on, and where they're going in the future. If you're willing to be patient on it, they are trying to get some deals done to build more of a use case to create more of that utility. But again, back to what like Investor Place was stating, the current utility at the time isn't much of a utility. So when is that going to happen? When is this whole thing going to kick in to have much utility? Because at the end of the day, you know, when it comes to the file storage, people are going to go with what? They're going to go with Filecoin compared to BTT. The only reason why people are going with BTT right now as far as crypto is because it's super cheap. That's the only difference as far as investor standpoint. So I know it doesn't really quite answer your question, but again, BTT, you got to be in it for the long haul. I hate to say it, maybe like 2 or 3 years. And if that is too long for you, then wait for new all-time highs if and when that happens, and then get out, because that might be the way I play it. Back to you, Larry. Thanks for the super chat, by the way.
And thank you. And he's reading out of the good book, Le Grand Commission. He's it's actually written in Spanish, but we like to say it like it's French. Okay, so there you go. So let's, like, where is it? Okay, taking it off the screen. Guys, please help us out. We only have 90-60. I'm spying on you guys. I've been circling this while he was talking sometimes. We only need 4 more. And look, let me show you. Let me just blow this up. It's important for you guys to see this rock. It's not, okay, it's not a Shivalingam like Teddy Ganja, okay? I did get an idea from him, though. I had this rock for a long time. It's a gratitude rock. I had it in my office upstairs. I don't use the office upstairs anymore, so I brought it down to the studio. When I'm in a bad mood, I'm remembering I can take this rock and I can throw it through my window. Now, I can take this rock and remember to be grateful for the things to be grateful in life, which is family and friends. And also, I consider you guys family and friends. So please, thank you. And remember to be grateful for things in your life. And also, please, for the love of patches, please, we only need one more, guys. We only need one more. It works. See, the rock is working. We only need one more. Let's get to 100. Can we get one more? We'll just wait for a second. We're going to wait until we get 100. Let's say hello to a few people. We'll just say hello to a few people here. You see Artemis, KTO, Crammon, of course, has been here. Welcome to somebody new here. Rain Gump, thank you for being here. Of course, Tim Shea is here. So thank you for all that. So yeah, we're still stuck on 99. I don't know what happened to it. Yeah, Warcat Crypto says, please hit the like button. He says, meow, hit the like button. Thank you for that. Look, I can put this little banner up here. Smash the like button there. And then also I can change it to Patches. Patches messages. Patches says, smash the like button. And it's not working. See? Can we just get one more? That's it. I'm going to throw this rock through the camera. I can also use the rock to break stuff. What's going on, Max? We only need one more like. Well, then we'll go start talking about other stuff.
I don't know what's going on with that.
One more like is all we need. Everybody's watching. You can use your remote right here on your smart TV. This is actually controls the studio lights, but you can use your remote and there's a way to like it on your smart TV. Okay, we got it. We got 100. Thank you. We reached the show goal. Awesome. And now we don't have to talk anymore.
We're over 100. I saw it said 102.
Oh, so, yeah. Look at that. Now we're at 102. Thank you for that.
Thank you so much, guys.
Yeah. So when the algorithm takes it away, at least, we have a couple to play with. Okay. So let's look at a relaxing chart. Wow. Look at this, Max. Holy crap. Look at the big green candle right here. So somebody's buying the dip on Luna 2.0 and then people are selling it again. This is a 15-minute chart. So it looks,
that's going to happen.
It looks a little dramatic. Yeah. But yeah, I thought maybe if I yelled a little bit, people would start coming in here.
Like the same thing's going to happen with, Terra 2, Terra 2.0. You know, there's going to be all these people who are going to buy into it, right? And then there's going to be a big sell-off.
Yep. We did it. Yep. Kramit says 100. Yep. Thank you for that. Thank you, guys. All right. So here we are. So we're looking at a relaxing chart. There's Luna Classic. There's UST, right? And here is Luna 2.0. So did you notice that? So this is down, let's see, 31%, down 16%, down 3%. So it just seems like the whole ecosystem, I don't know. The Luna Classic seems, it's different from Luna 2.0. The ecosystems are different, but it just seems like it's following. When they're down, they're all down. When they're up, they're all up. I don't know. Just maybe I'm not following it enough to realize, but
Right.
Okay. So that's what's going on. Where do we go from here? We only have 98 people in here. I don't know why. I don't know.
Well,
nobody likes us.
Well, I was going to say this. I mean, do you want to look at XLM or XRP or any of that?
Yeah. Let's get. Oh, we were talking about Bone. Do we want to wrap up? Any final words or any comments on Bone, and then we'll jump over to XRP or XLM, one of those.
No, I mean, it's just the obvious things. It's like, in the future when, Bone, because I mean, Bone is, I know I'm not a fortune teller, but it would make sense that when crypto winter is over and the bulls are back out and Shibarium is here, right? All those factors, there's no way that this is going to be like under $1 or 49 cents. It's going to be like, we're going to look back and say to ourselves, dang, I wish we would have picked up a bag when it was at those prices. You know what I mean? So for me, I need to pick up a bag and prepare for the future in regards to that. But yeah, we can move on from here because, there's not a lot more to state about it. What?
This can't be right. It wasn't as high as $41. That must be a mistake in the last 12 months. Bone. I'm looking at the coin market cap is screwed up again. The high in the last 12 months was $41. Are you kidding me? It wasn't $41.
No, I think that was during that glitch where, we remember CMC said we're all billionaires at one point. But I mean, it was as high as 3 something or 4 something.
Yeah, this show is not sponsored by Coin Market Cap. We don't want them to sponsor it because they're always screwing everything up. All right, but we do have to rely on them in some ways. Okay, so now we're looking at which one you want to go with, XRP and then XLM?
Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that.
All right, let's do it. Okay, so here we are, XRP. It's tempting me. But just so you guys know, I said it here first, not financial advice, but I have to make my fun prediction again. Just so you guys know before we jump into this. Here it is. The bull run starts specifically. You're going to love it. February 14th, which is Valentine's Day. So you guys, if you have a special lady in your life, remember, it's Valentine's Day. February 14th, 2023. You're going to love that day because that's the day that the bull run is going to start. Why am I making that prediction? Because nobody else is. And if I'm right, I'm going to look like a genius. And if I'm wrong, I'm going to just be like, I'm going to be like Plan B. He was wrong. Plan B was wrong, or he was right for a long time, right? The stock to flow. So I'll look like a genius like Plan B and see what happens. All right.
I'm still going with around September 1st.
Okay, cool. All right. So that's your friend's birthday, right?
Yeah. That's Mike the Bull Wool.
Yes.
See? Bull Run, Mike the Bull Wool. If you're watching right now, Mike, that's right. Bull Run on your birthday. Everything became crypto winter on my birthday. Everything's going to be a bull run on your birthday because your name is Mike the Bull Wool.
There you go. Okay, so that's a good theory. And your guess is as good as mine because nobody really knows. Okay, so XRP. So if you're Collins, do not get mad at me if the bull run doesn't start in February 14, 2023. If it starts tomorrow, then don't get mad at me because it's just a fun little prediction.
Exactly.
All right, so here we are. XRP.
Yeah. XRP. So, for instance, with XRP, I still haven't picked up a bag of it, but I am going to do the whole dollar cost averaging thing with it. I still believe that it's got the second highest risk to reward ratio. I get it; it's extremely risky, but again, that risk to reward ratio is very appealing because I truly feel as though once this whole SEC thing ends, you could definitely see this go to $10 or higher. Some people got it as much as $100, which sounds nuts. I get it. And some of you guys might be like, dude, just stay away from it. It's a big mistake. But again, I cannot turn my back on it. And so I don't want to be one of those guys that's just like, man, I wish I got into it. So for me, I'm going to DCA into it from maybe within the next few days. I don't know. I kind of want to see what bottom would be. It's hard to know these things. But from now until March of next year, the prediction is anywhere from August to March where this thing ends. So again, I want to pick up some of this. But in regards to like recent news, Ripple submitted this thing about 15 hours ago. It states Ripple submits supporting reply condemning SEC's deficient responses, but they've been doing that for a while in regards to that. Yahoo Finance states XRP moves hinged on court ruling following the SEC Ripple conference. Remember, we were talking about that Ripple conference before.
Yep.
I just actually want to take a moment to look at FX Street again. I know that we brought them up earlier. I think it was from, I don't know what it was from, but I don't think it was BT2. But anyway, XRP price prediction. This was actually posted not that long ago. This was today. I tend to get away from the price predictions, but sometimes FX Street does get it right. So that's why I'm using them. They state that XRP price coils in a triangular fashion, which explains the unpredictable price action during May, which just passed. It says a breach below 38 cents could trigger a 25% decline to 31 cents. Invalidation of the bearish thesis is a breach above 43 cents, which could trigger a 25% rally towards 51 cents. Now, that doesn't sound all that great for the short term. However, it mentions on the second, further down the article, it says XRP price is going to move 25% one way or another, and that was significant. And then they just basically state that there's enough evidence to show that it could go up to at least 50 cents or higher. And if we break out from this bearish cycle, we could definitely see an uptrend in regards to the tarnished name of XRP and with everything that's going on with this hot topic of their particular cryptocurrency. Me personally, I do see them winning that case. I don't think it's going to go to the other direction where the SEC wins, because for one, you don't really want to root for that anyway, because if the SEC wins, then it's just going to be multiple targets. I mean, they can make the case that they could go after this project and that project. Where does it end? You know, it's like they just gotta, pardon my expression, they have a hard on for XRP. And then honestly, who's next? Because I mean, if the case is that they made all these violations and so on, well then, okay, are you guys just picking like the top 50? Because I mean, if it's the top 500, there's countless other ones that you could, make the case that they're in violation of being a security, if you will, especially when it comes to anything in regards to staking or mainly staking, especially like stable coins or anything like that. So
it's, I'm not a chartist, but I've noticed that the low was around 39.5 cents. And I'm wondering if it's going to break that. It would really be, I think, almost like a steal if you could get it for under 39 cents. If there's just so much, it's weird. It's like the community loves it. There's a lot of people that talk about it. They love it. But it just, it continues to go through all the litigation with the SEC. We all believe it's going to come out on the other end of the litigation. XRP is going to come out of the litigation as the winner. So we just have to kind of wait and see.
That's why I look at it.
Happen. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, because my whole thing is, some people, they make the crazy predictions of 100 or more. I mean, it could happen, but like for me personally, there's enough evidence to show that, like, this thing could shoot up to $10 at any point. I mean, you talk about supply and demand. Like, what has crippled them the most is the SEC lawsuit. Like, if you look at them before the whole lawsuit happened, they were making tremendous progress. They really were. And then if you look at about like what their crypto represents, right? Like we're talking about, like, the transactions with centralized banks and all that, right? Think about what crypto is, why it was created to begin with, right? It's to fight against the centralized forces, if you will, right? So it's kind of like, it kind of makes you scratch your head and think like, wow, I need to take a deeper look into, everything in regards to XRP and what they got going on. So if you're crippling a big project that's already in the top 10, and then they are able to walk away from this, and finally turn that page, turn that chapter, and do things in the future, like what, the ecosystem and just everything. Like, can you imagine, like, just being able to be a project that's going to fully flourish, like be able to take a breath and say, we got that behind us. Now let us unleash ourselves to do like amazing things. That's the way I look at it. Is like, it's going to be huge for XRP, huge for the investors, and you're going to see a lot of things potentially going their way for price action, and I just don't want to be the guy who's on the sidelines saying, oh man, yeah, I should have gone into that, kind of like the person who should have gotten to Bitcoin before the halving, or in the future, for us, right? I should have gotten to Ethereum before the 2.0, the layer 2, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Is there anybody else available that can weigh in on XRP? Is there any dead person or celebrity or anyone?
You know what you need to do? You need to get a stick. You need to get a stick, like my back scratcher that you guys have seen, I'm sure, plenty of times on the show. And you need to get it where you just poke me. Like, here, do that, Maximus. Do this. I want you to do it. Do it. Say that.
We're losing people. We only have 86 people, so we need to turn it into a comedy show again, because that's when we were getting more people.
What do you guys want to hear? I mean, I'll give you guys some options. You guys want to hear Bullwinkle Moose? Rocky and Bullwinkle? You guys ever watched that? You just say, yeah. I'm asking the audience. You're just like, yeah, just do that. Do anything. Forget crypto. Let's just talk about that, right? I don't know.
Well,
huh?
No, I'm saying what we have to do is we have to mix in the humor to keep we have different people here. Remember, there's dogs watching too. Patches is watching, so he doesn't understand any of this stuff. He might respond to Bullwinkle Moose.
Here's the thing. Like, if I do Bullwinkle in our whole audience, to the exception of like some people, no offense to Mr. Tim Shea or something like that, but like, I don't even know if Tim Shea watched Rocky and Bullwinkle. But my point is, like, how many people realistically know what Bullwinkle's? Just hit an emoji. Just hit a random emoji, guys. That tells me if you have watched Rocky and Bullwinkle. Because I mean, my thing is, you might not know that voice, and then here's this crazy dude named Maximus who's just doing this crazy voice, and you can't identify what that voice is.
Well, you know what? Before you do the voice, let's just Google it and show the younger generation what it is. Okay. How about we do that? We'll show a picture of it. I can't even spell it probably. Oh, here it is. The characters. Okay.
All right.
And let's do the images, right? Let's do the images. Okay. So here it is right here. Rocky.
I can't believe we're looking at this. Oh my God.
Okay. So he's going to be Bullwinkle Moose. In fact, and funny thing is I have a cat that lives outside. He's not really my cat, but I've kind of adopted him. And I feed him and everything. His name is, he has an outdoor house. His name is Rocky. Because after this, actually, because he looks like a raccoon. He's got a raccoon tail. Okay, so you can go ahead. Now they know who Rocky and
All right. So let's say we're hypothetically starting the show. And next time I'll try to get like a Bullwinkle moose hat or something. All right. And on today's show, kids, we got the wonderful Maximus and Larry on Crypto Talk Now. Dang it, Bullwinkle. Why you gotta introduce both of them like that? Shut the hell up, you stupid squirrel. If I want to introduce Maximus and Larry on Crypto Talk Now, talk about XRP, I'm gonna do it. Dang it, Bullwinkle. Don't you know they just want to talk about Shiba Inu and XRP and XLM? I said shut the hell up, you stupid squirrel. Maybe we want to hear from Cartman.
Damn, V. You don't want to hear nothing from me. You want to pet my kitty? Hey, kitty poof.
Anyway, we're done.
And for those of you that don't know who those impersonations are, it's going to stick with you and scar you for life. and it's going to turn out to be. It's going to turn out to be. Can you say it with me? Emotional damage. It's going to be emotional damage. There you go. That's my only impersonation. 2 words. Emotional damage.
If you want me to do something on the fly, I'll do something on the fly. I could do
Yesterday was Taco Tuesday. Got you get yourself a bean burrito with sour cream.
or you could be like, in Mother Russia, we like to control everything, so you will not have any type of cryptocurrency because we believe in doing a little thing called skit and bang bang. Or you could do something like,
Welcome to Wiener Schnitzel. My name is Hans. Today's special is the sauerkraut dog for $9.99.
or La Grande Commission, La Grande Commission.
Yeah.
And the Cartman to
Nah, fee, want to pay my kid?
to on today's show, kids. I mean, it's hard to bounce back and forth and back and forth to, we the people, United States of America, find the defendant, Mr. Fidel Castro, guilty on all charges of conspiracy to steal cryptocurrency from the likes of Larry's wallet on Coinbase. To,
Edith Bunker.
To, hey Archie, what you gonna do? You gonna freaking steal all my crypto? I don't know, man. You got me going now. Like, I can't even think of all these guys now. I mean, I used to be able to do what's his name, Droopy the dog, where I'm mad. Like, I don't know if you ever heard of him, but anyway.
All right, so
no longer a crypto talk show.
Yeah, let's get back to talking about crypto. I know I distract Max all the time because I like listening to some of the funny things he does, the funny voices. But this is for your younger generation.
That's the Chicago way. So what's it going to be? The hospital or the freaking morgue?
So for those of you that don't know Rocky and Bullwinkle, here's Rocky and Bullwinkle. It's an old cartoon a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away. So there it is there. Now, let's talk about one more. Let's talk about XLM. Let's go to the 2-hour mark and see if we can grab another crowd. Let's see if we can get more people coming here where the time flips over. But before I talk about XLM, I got to go back and spy on everybody. Guys, please, we only have 112 likes. Now the new show goal is 150. It's 150. I watched this sports guy. He's called Ball Cap Sports. He probably doesn't know who I am, but I'm subscribed to him. And he does this thing where he has it. It's like Twitch or something. He has a show goal. And first he has 100. Then when he gets to 100, he bumps it up to 150. Then when he bumps it up to 150, or everyone gets to 150, he bumps it up to 200. He tries to get, the audience to be involved with the likes and stuff. So I'm a little different. I'm a little more blunt. I'm just telling you to punch the algo in the mouth and let's get, oh, wait, we're not seeing it. Punch the algo in the mouth and let's see this get over 112. Let's get to 150. Let's see if we can hurry up and get to 150 in 8 minutes. All right, so let's get to 150 in 8 minutes. All right, so let's go back. Let's try to make it a crypto show. Let's look at XLM, Stellar Lumens, right? There it is. Stellar
Lumens.
By
the way, you can go to Coinbase.com. There's an educational area if you have an account there, and you can actually earn some XLM by watching educational crypto, a few videos that they have.
Yeah. So I had a small bag of this. I sold it off. So this one here, it's the hundreds, thousands, million, 3 billion. So this is basically the retail version of XRP, right? XRP is more like bank to bank. This is like the Western, you call it the Western Union of crypto.
It really is. I mean, I don't know any other analogy to describe it other than that. It really is.
So we'll pull up their website just so you guys can see it. Oh, look, it looks like the stars.
Star Wars.
Yeah, it looks like the constellations. Okay. So here we are. So this one, I'm feeling good about Stellar Lumens now, and I'm feeling good about XRP. These are the ones I'm really, really, really watching like a hawk because I'm just trying to get really greedy and wait for them to drop so I can take a position in them because right now I've never owned any XRP. And I've never owned any Stellar. And as soon as I start buying XRP and tell everybody about it and Stellar, Collins is going to come back on the show because somehow he's going to buy it and lose money with it. And then he's going to blame me because You own, you know, he's going to say, this is Collins. You own XRP, Larry. You're the developer of XRP. You own it. And you can't talk about it anymore. All you do is talk about XRP. And I lost money because of you, Larry, because you talked about XRP, because you obviously own XRP. That's what
You know, when that happens, he's like, you basically you own XRP. Be like, dude, you freaking own XRP, Larry. Made me lose lots of money. You could be like,
Shut the hell up, cuz. I'll make you lose nothing.
So yeah, Patch is just still sleeping. That's all this dog does is sleep on stream. All right, so yeah, here's their website right here. If you guys want to check it out and follow along at home, it is actually stellar.org. What's that?
They have great marketing commercials. Like it shows people, like it shows like actual use case. Like it shows this woman that she's like in some foreign country, and then like she uses like an XLM app, and then her mother, who's like, I don't know, some remote village in Africa or something, like gets the money, you know, compared to like if it was like Western Union, you know what I mean? It's just they do a really good job with their what few commercials they have. So
I haven't seen any of their commercials. Like I said, I really have to start deep diving into these two, you know, to really learn them inside and out as I'm kind of watching them. But yeah, so you know what? Let me look at them on Twitter too. So here's XRP, but let me go actually look at Stellar Lumen's XLM. Here it is. Nope, that's not it. What's the official one? I wonder what it is. Oh, wait a minute. Why is it giving me Binance? Okay, XLM. Maybe I got to type it in like this. Stellar. Looking for the official. Oh, you know how I can do it? Let's do it this way. Let's go over to CoinMarketCap and
that's
go.
What I do too, because there's fake ones.
Yeah, here we go. Twitter. Look at all the tabs I got open. Holy crap, there's 98 people. My theory is working. We're getting almost to the top of the hour. Let's see if we can get another 102 people in here. We'll have 200 because we really need to have 200 people. Okay, look, they got 752,000 followers. And let's see.
That sounds right.
Yeah, they got 752,000 followers, but we only have 117 likes. So please, guys, please like the stream, if for nothing else, for Patches, because Patches is just a dog. He doesn't understand. Oh, you know, I lost a tab.
Patches, you know.
Damn it, Larry, you lost. You see what happens? I start getting involved. All right, so here it is here. So Stellar. Is this one of their ads? No, this is a pin.
So.
Oh, here's one of their ads right here.
Yeah, that's one I saw. That's
right,
a really good one. But you're gonna have to do that thing where you like you're playing my Terra Wars, where you fix the audio.
I'm actually gonna do it a little differently. I don't want to get a strike, so I'm gonna just skim through it, and I'm not gonna play the volume. One time I got a strike for Keisha Inu. I played a Keisha Inu video. It was literally their video, promotional video, and it gave me a copyright strike.
From Twitter?
It was from the Keisha Inu's website.
But here's the thing. Was it from their website and it was tagged to YouTube? Because then
I remember you saying that. Yes. Yeah, that I don't remember. Okay, so we should be okay.
This is being played from Twitter. It's not. Yeah.
All right. So here's what I got to do. You want to play this? I'm going to grab it and I'm going to put it in the other browser. So yeah, just hang on with me. Bear with me 1 second. I'm going to stop this screen. Share. No, I'm going to stop it. Okay, I got to go now. This is why I have to change my browsers. Hold on. I don't even see you guys. I'm going to go up here. And now I lost my StreamYard. Here you are right here. And Patches, he messed up his thing. Okay. So let's see. Share screen. Now I got to get Twitter up here. All right. We got to get Twitter. I got to manually type it in because I can't use my button on this one. Twitter. All right. Twitter. Oh, shoot. Now we can't get into it. Hold on 1 second. All right. You can keep talking, Max. You don't have to listen to me. Technical difficulties, guys. Bear with me.
Yeah. Let me think.
We're almost there. We're almost there.
Tell big money is behind Stellar from WorkHack Crypto. Yeah. Well, that is true. Kind of went off kilter right there.
Oh, no.
No?
Oh, no. I lost it.
What did you lose?
I have to manually type it in. What's the official Stellar Lumen's Twitter? I got to get this fixed. I have to fix it offline.
Hold on. We apologize, everybody. So Yeah, hold on. It's twitter.com/stellar.org. All one word.
Stellar org.
Yes, STELLARORG. Stellar.org.
That's their Twitter handle.
Yeah.
Oh, here it
Yeah.
is. Stellar org.
Stellar.
Oh, okay. Okay, I got it. All right, hold on one second. Chrome tab, Stellar org, share. Okay, now I've got it. Now you tell me, you give me the thumbs up if the volume comes on,
The
Max.
world is full of tension.
Is it working? Okay.
Por segundo mes consecutivo, la inflación.
The world is full of tensions, all simultaneously pulling on the fabric of our financial system.
Hang on a second, guys. Let me go back and play it over.
Por segundo mes consecutivo, la inflación.
The world is full of tensions, all simultaneously pulling on the fabric of our financial system.
Hola, Ma. ¿Todo bien? ¿Qué pasa?
Mira, estoy acá fuera del banco. Ah, pero está cerrado. ¡Qué porquería! ¿Pero qué están haciendo? Déjenme pasar, que necesito sacar dinero.
L'avertissement intervient après que plusieurs rapports ont fait surface sur des voyageurs qui se font voler de force leur argent à des
And that
barrages.
is exactly where we see change peering through. Change that is powered by those who have the skills to create it. Change that includes the unincluded. A change that enables all the financial world has to offer to anyone, anywhere. Driven by technology that helps people to truly own what is theirs.
De l'argent pour mon téléphone, s'il te plaît.
Combien?
Le tout.
We are the bridge builders, connecting those who seek opportunities to those who dare to create them.
Des réfugiés n'ont pas de smartphone, on est d'accord. Bah, on les imprimant plutôt sur ces téléphones. Vous en pensez quoi?
Our calling is to create tools for doing good by doing well.
Ah, no te preocupes. Yo te mando plata.
And doing well by doing good.
Mais sont entrés dans le camp avec l'intention de délivrer, d'intimider et de voler de l'argent, prenant les dernières épargnes de ceux qui ont plus besoin.
And bridge technical and physical borders with technology for real world problems. Look, see the opportunities. We just need a way to bridge the obstacles.
Let's go.
To create a more just world by acknowledging that everyone is valuable and empower local solutions to solve local problems. The Stellar Network, a universe of opportunity.
This looks like something that maybe. Do you think the Saitama team could make a commercial like this?
I mean, if they have the connections, yeah. I mean, you know.
Okay. It was a joke.
I know.
Okay, yeah. So thank you for that, Max, and we played that.
That's
that was
my point, guys. Like,
Yeah.
you know, investing in good projects like this compared to taking that same amount and investing in what? Butter slug in there, you know, like, come on.
All right, so we're going back over to the other screen. I'm going to share. Hold on. Stop screen. Okay, stop the screen. Share it. Share screen. Window.
Butter slug.
Boom.
Oh.
Okay, here we are on Twitch. Guys, if you haven't, we haven't really been pushing this. Please, guys, in between watching your video games on Twitch and other activities on there, please, if you would, follow us on Twitch. We only have 7. There's only 7 followers on Twitch. Please, if you are younger or maybe if you're older and you like going on Twitch, please follow us on Twitch because we're trying to build up our Twitch. All right, so there it is. And you're actually seeing me talk. It's a little bit of a delay, but we are live on Twitch. And we are also live. I'll push the button. We are live on Twitter. You guys can actually watch us on Twitter because here we are. Where are we? Okay, here we are right here. So we are live on Twitter right there. Okay. So thank you for that. Okay, so there's a little bit. Oh, you know, I have to spy on you guys. You know what? Let me do this, guys. Let me close some of these. Let me close some of these things so we can start cleaning up the joint here and the place here. And let's kind of, you know, go back to our original stuff. All right. So, and I lost the YouTube channel. Oh, there's that many tabs open. Holy cow. There's that many tabs open. All right. We're going to clean this up. We're cleaning it up. Cleaning it up. We talked about a lot tonight, Max. Cleaning it up. Oh, here we go. Okay. So there's only 98 people. It's depressing. There's only 99 people watching the show right now because everybody hates me and nobody is listening to me. No, I'm just kidding. So we got 126 likes. I really appreciate that, guys. People are listening. Where our show goal now is 150 likes. So yeah. So there we go. So thank you, Ball Cap Sports, for giving me the idea of having a show goal for likes. But my idea is to punch the algorithm in the mouth and show them who's boss and go ahead and like the stream. Okay. So Max, where are we going from here? We're going back to, we didn't talk enough about XLM. Let's go back to XLM because I had to clean up my tabs. We had way too many tabs open.
Okay.
Now, why do they call it? I wonder why they call it Stellar. But and I'm not going to hold you on the spot here, but isn't it weird? Like, where's the XLM come from? Like, it doesn't.
Lumens. The full name is Stellar Lumens.
Stellar Lumens. But what's the XLM stand for? Do you know?
Well, the LM would be the lumens. The X
Okay.
is I don't know.
We don't know. Okay.
Maybe it has something to do with DMX, X gonna give it to you, I don't know.
Fair enough. Okay, I was just curious. I just saw that. I'm just kind of filling in the dead air right now because we're switching over to a nice relaxing chart, looking at a nice relaxing dog. Oh, you can't see him there. There he is there. He messed up his green screen again, and we haven't installed the new one yet. It's just a cloth. All right, so there he is there. Okay. Here we are here, and here we are over here. A nice relaxing chart. So do you have a strike price for Stellar Lumens? Are you looking to get in at a certain level, or are you just going to keep an eye on it?
Just keeping an eye on it. If the market should crash more, then I would try to get this under 10 cents. But that's a stretch. That's a big stretch. So if you're right and, we're going to be going to crypto winter until February, then yeah, I probably will get some more below 10 cents. But I hate this whole, I know people like it. They're like okay with it. But for me, I want to be able to take some profits off the top and things like that. And it's kind of like a soldier fighting in a war. It's like the high morale type of thing.
Yeah.
Like you want to keep the morale going. And that's where I'm going with it. It's like, I know it's a matter of matter of when, not a matter of if, when this all takes off and, we end up living a better life and so on. It's just at the same time, like you get kind of tired of, like, oh man, the years coming by and so on. Like I got spoiled last year, like with Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and CRO, the ones in the background right here. And so once you're used to that, it's like, you don't really want the long crypto winners and so on. But at the same time, I recognize that those are buying opportunities in the future. I will definitely play it like that. I'll wait for the extreme crashes to put money in instead of the other way around, where, to a sense, it's like FOMOing in. To a sense, I'm not saying I FOMOed in, but in reality, it's like recognizing when rock bottom is, and it's hard for anybody to do that. I'm not saying I'm able to do that, but I kind of been able to do that with some projects, not all. So.
Okay, well, looking here, we're going to wrap things up here, guys. We are losing people, and I understand we've been going for a long time. We've been going for over 2 hours. We do appreciate everybody in here. We appreciate Andrew. Looks like Andrew came in. We appreciate you so very, very much, guys. We are grateful for you. I've got the little rock here to show you the gratitude that we have for you guys. We're going to wrap things up right now, and we're going to see you tomorrow. I'm going to have the afternoon stream. Once in a while, there'll be a treat. Max, when he has time, can possibly get into the 3 o'clock show as well. We are going to be tomorrow. Look out for 3 new videos, 3 recorded videos that we made prior to the show. They're going to be launched tomorrow after editing and, the thumbnails and all that. So look out for recorded videos as well on Binance, Shiba Inu Bone, and also Steppen app. So we got some ones going on there. And I'll give you the final word, Max, and we'll say goodnight to everybody. We'll also see you tomorrow night, again, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Max and Larry show. But go ahead, Max. Say goodbye to everybody.
Well, before I say goodbye to everybody, stay tuned for a really good show tomorrow. Our show, of course, starts at the regular time slot, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific, but right at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific. It's going to be a half an hour segment because this was what was promised to the Metopolis / Zilliqa community. I put out a tweet a few weeks ago that says if I can get 100 likes from the Metopolis community, or sorry, 50, that we do a segment called All Things Metopolis. We not only hit that goal of 50, we hit like maybe close to 100. I don't know, maybe it is past 100. But the point is we want to recognize that community. So you guys are going to see some people you never maybe seen before from Metopolis. I'm hoping it ends up being a big show, but we're going to be talking about it for a half an hour segment. It's going to be called All Things Metopolis. So we'll definitely, of course, read some comments and so on. But during that time, it might be, where we only recognize like the super chats for that time being, because we're just trying to, show our appreciation for those who helped us get that tweet, liked and so on. But it'll be really cool. It'll be really interesting. Metopolis is a big player in the metaverse, so you don't want to miss it. And with that said, thanks you to everybody who watched tonight and who has been supporting us for a while. We really do appreciate it. We'll see you tomorrow. Looking forward to it.
And I do have to say hello to one more person because I also do like saying his childhood nickname. Hello to Joseph Coochie Boy Singer. Welcome again, and you've just joined us or just made a comment, but we are signing off for the night. I'll see you tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and you'll see both of us and Patches tomorrow, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Max and Larry Show. Take care, everybody. We'll see you.
See you, everybody. Have a good night.